Jamen, hej til jer herude i gågaden i Tønder. Mit navn er Adam, og jeg har kørt hele vejen fra Tiste hernede i dag. Det er faktisk en lang tur. Jeg går over i engelsk lige om lidt, fordi der er mange turister i Tønder, som ikke forstår dansk. Men hvorfor står vi egentlig her i dag? Vi står ikke så mange. Hvis der var lavkager, pølser og topløse kvinder med en lavkage, så ville hele byen komme. Og altså det ved jeg jo. Danske, de kan godt lide øl og pølser, og det er fedt. Det kan trække alle ud. Men hvad er det for en tid, vi lever i? Vi hører kun om krig. Vi hører om elendighed. Vi hører om løgne. Vi hører om destruktivitet, manipulerende dagsordner i fjernsynet. Og folk, de tror på alt, hvad der kommer ud igennem den skærm. Det er manipulerende. Vi lever i en tid, hvor faren, den lurer hver eneste dag. Og de fleste, de går rundt og tænker, ja, det kan jo ikke ramme vores lille bitte land. Det kunne de faktisk i 1940. Der stod vi i en situation, hvor Danmark blev vendt i løbet af et splitsekund til noget, vi ikke ønsker at se igen. Hvad sker der, når man lyver? Når man driver rov på mennesker og skaber politiske agendaer, som skader sit eget folk eller andre nationaliteter. Jeg kan komme med et godt eksempel. Du er dansker, du bor i Danmark, du finder en afrikansk kone, du vil gerne være sammen med, det koster dig i hvert fald 200.000 for hende herop. Er du rumæner, så kan du tage til Filippinerne og finde dig en kone, tage hende med herop for en lille bitte skilling, og så har du din familie her. Er det ikke diskrimination mod dit eget land og dine egne borgere? Det er jo dig, der betaler skat. Allerede der er demokratiet jo fuldstændig stævget af. Det er jo ikke kærlighed. Det er jo rovdrift på ens egne mennesker. Spørgsmålstegn. Hvorfor har vi en kommunal aggregat, som ikke har kameraer på bordet, når de sidder og arbejder med den menige borgere og fratager dem deres børn og deres rettigheder? Men det er påstand mod påstand, fordi man har ikke videomateriale. Hvorfor skal du overvåges ud i byen, men ikke inde i kommunens by? Hvorfor skal man ikke det? Det er sådan nogle ting, vi kommer til at tale om, ud fra et kristperspektiv, ud fra næste kærlighed og så videre. Og jeg vil gå over i engelsk. Nu har jeg introduceret det her en lille smule, og det er på engelsk i stedet for, fordi der er folk, der ikke forstår dansk, som kommer hernede, så de kan nok sikkert forstå engelsk. Yes. Jeg går over i et andet sprog, og det kan de fleste danskere også godt finde ud af, for de har jo engelsk i skolen, som vi ser, at de har hørt efter. First of all, I want to say thank you that we can be here in Tønder today. My name is Adam. I have two friends with me. I am visiting, and I'm here to talk about what is happening in the world in the moment we are living in. Because when we are going to the west of Europe, people are zombies. They are looking on medias. They believe in politik. They believe in democracy. They believe in everything that is coming in the newspapers without questioning what is happening. Let me tell you something. I have talked with a guy from Ukraine for 2 days ago. He is here in Denmark, have been here for 7 or 8 years. He has said, you see, here in the West, everybody is saying Putin are stupid. I'm not saying he's also smart, but all time they have been pumping money into military equipments all their life, every time. But here in the West, he's just stupid. Here in the West, they are stealing your kids. They are taking your children. I am one of them. I have tried. I have seen it. They are breaking the law again and again and again. When you are making destruction on people that is not your own, but God created heaven and earth, and He created human beings, and He had put your breathing system inside of you. Let me tell you, you are not fighting humans. You are fighting the creator of humans. That's why we see all the mess that is around in the globe today. Because people who are sitting in parliaments, who are sitting with politics, powers, they are full of lies, that are manipulating, they are stepping on your back to go higher up in their disgusting system. That calls manipulation. The devil is a liar, and he has planted his negativity and his very destructive nature in this city. Also in the whole of Denmark. Because people don't want to hear the truth anymore. They just walk around. When it's time to speak deep down to things that is happening around you, people are getting angry. People are getting provoked. Can I give you a question? When you have kids, example, are you getting kids so the state of Denmark can steal your kids in front of your eyes and using a lying story to bring them into another family? Have you been brought to a place where you are a bad parent just because an idiot was sitting on a table and saying, I can create a story without getting the judgment? That calls abuse of the title. That's the fact is happening here in Denmark every day. Every day. And I can tell you the system is put up in boxes. Everything that is happening here is based on money. Because every time they take, they get money. And there's more time they take to make a case, there's more money they are earning. That means even the Bible says, the love of money is the start of all evil. You see, money can lead to destruction. Money can lead to blessings. It depends on whose hand are moving them. Love is love. A melon is a melon. A flower is a flower. A pineapple is a pineapple. When you are taking the skin of a potato, it will not become a melon, isn't it? It will be the same fruit as it was before you took the skin off it. But today, we want to be all kind of things. Today, we want to be Madonna. We want to be Cher. We want to have all kind of things in our boobs, in our face. We want to have all kind of things. We are mirroring ourselves in identities that is popular in the society, but you can still have a broken heart on the inside. You can still be a millionaire and be depressed. You can still be rich and be depressed. The day you are dying and you have 10 million on your account, who shall use the money after you? You cannot build your life on money alone. Because when you are spiritually offended on the inside, you are hijacked by the devil himself. That's very true. You see, Jesus, he died on the cross for every man on earth. And I don't care what you are thinking. Because love is love. And many of us, we have a broken heart. We are afraid to speak about what is happening because we are controlled by humans' opinions. What will they think if I'm speaking this? What will they think if I say like this? If I'm moving out of the crowd and I'm starting to move and have my belief system and I become original. Many are controlled by other people's opinions. That calls slavery. It's slavery. You see, when you look on an elephant in India, when it grow up, it have a chain on its leg. And that elephant doesn't know anymore that this chain is keeping it tight. And nobody have told it how strong it is. Nobody have told it can break the chain. Because it have always known the chain is stronger than itself. But if that is just a mirroring or a picture of how we should think about ourselves. If this elephant saw and understood how small the chain is and how big the animal is, it will break free and start to live its life. We are living in boundaries, captured by demonic forces that is capturing your soul by medias, by radios, by manipulating statements that is coming from liars, from manipulators, from powers of democracy, politics, even dead churches where zombies are sitting and worshiping and kissing the devil's hand and feet. Because there is no life in the words they are speaking. It's nonsense. True love, it will wake you free. True love, it will never ever quench you or put you down. True love will always break your heart free from bondage. Very true. Jesus is king. The devil is a liar. I'm telling you. And that is what people are worshiping here, even in the churches. They're worshiping the man with the horn in his forehead who says, I'm the angel of light. You see, true love, what is it? True love, it is open. True love, it lives in light. True love, it is respectful. True love, it never hides. True love, it wants to see you from the best side of you and build you up to what you are and not pull you down to what you cannot become. That's what lies are doing. Lies will always quench the truth. Lies will always manipulate with your mind. Lies will always make a destructive error into your inner circle, your life, your prosperity, where you're living. That's what a lie is doing. And today we have a system who have the right to talk, but you cannot talk. You cannot listen. Or you can only listen, but you don't have the right to talk. They are abusing the power upon their own citizens. And I'm telling the government of Denmark, you need to repent. Because if you don't, one day Jesus, he will kill you. That's very true. True love. Fear the Lord more than anything else, because their wisdom is coming from. I don't care who you are so small in this universe, I'm telling you. Look at all the trees inside here. All of them started as a small seed you can have inside your hand. All the trees, they started this way. But inside that seed, the design of what is standing here today have grown up in the environment of soil, sun, and rain. And you did not even speak to that tree. It was already created before it was put there. You see? That's how deep it is. But untouched hearts, they are afraid to see to things for what it is. They are very afraid. Here, people are sick. People are on medicine. People are diagnosed. When you have a small issue, oh, I need to go to the doctor to get my medicine because I'm so sick. Hey man, if your uncle is dying tomorrow, you will go to sorrow. Listen, if your uncle is dying tomorrow, you will go to sorrow. You will go to sorrow, you will go to a place where you are hurted, a missing point. You will go to that one you cannot drown with medicine. That's impossible. We are afraid today. We are offended when somebody tries to speak the truth. Then our face are looking like we are sitting on a peacock because something is sticking us. Imagine when your heart is not free, you are a slave to life. That's true. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and God is the Word. And the Word was created by the Creator Himself. And that was coming into existence, and that is you and I. You have a tongue. You see, your tongue can break bones. A tongue can break hearts. But a tongue can also raise up a human being because you have words inside your mouth. That's how powerful it is. You see, that's the power that we need. We need the power of revival. We need the power of God back in this city. We need the power back of Jesus Christ in this city. We need the power back of truth. We need the light to come into homes. We need the lies to be abandoned and be kicked out and stepped on. Because when you turn your back away from the Creator Himself, you will not get His favor. You will not get His protection. But you will get the devil as a terminator in a city, in a society. That's true. Very true. And people are offended. Very offended because now it's shaking their hearts. It's shaking their spirit. It's shaking the zombie mode where they are sitting and sleeping and don't even know they have been lied to for years. Let me tell you, you are loved. You're beautiful. You're unique. You have so many great qualities inside of you, but it hurts to see the truth. It hurts to see things for what it is, instead of being a temporary junkie on steroids who are saying, oh, I'm so fine, I'm so fine, I'm so fine, but never have the guts to speak as it is. You see, when I was 11, I was almost fully raped by a man. That is disgusting. 11 years, 15, I tried suicide. I've been trying drugs. I've tried to be criminal. I have tried to be on roads that you don't want to be on. I don't take anything, I'm telling you. There is only one who can lift you out of that mess. Jesus, He can. You cannot do that by yourself. True love, it heals your heart. True love, It gives you the conviction between good and evil. That is what true love does. It gives you the eyes to see. It gives you the understanding to see into things that is difficult. And many people, they do fight in their own strength. Many people do fight in their own system. You cannot fight something that is not ordained by you. You cannot fight something that you don't have the ownership on. You can only fight it with the creator of creation, who has said, I am the light of this world. I'm the truth and I'm the way. And I will go before you and fight down all the mountains in your life. You see, true love. Many people, even when they are 50, 60, or 80, they are still sitting without knowing who they are. Many people. In 2021, I was hospitalized with corona. I was in the hospital for 4 weeks, 3 weeks on oxygen, 24/7. I was having this oxygen in my nose. It was blowing oxygen down in my lungs all the time. And I was losing 8 kilos in 3 weeks just by sitting or laying inside a bed. When I was there, one of my friends, he said to me, Adam, you know, the disease you have upon your body right now, maybe it's your turn to leave this earth. I was getting that one from my friend. And that is the only one who had told me those things so far. And I said the short prayer up and I said, God, if this is now, then let me go. I'm telling you, even when I was awake, I saw heaven is real. I was standing and seeing heaven with my own eyes. And I saw hell is real too.
We don't understand you.
You are speaking English and you are saying you don't understand me. That is funny.
You are in Denmark.
Yes, I'm in Denmark, but I'm not a racist.
Not a racist.
And we are actually learning English. That's awesome. But you see, it's good. Yeah. Yes. Yes. And you know what? We are learning English in the school system, my friend. We are learning English in the school system. So what is that? It's actually good to use what you are learning. That is also what they are doing when they are mechanic and they are practicing the education. They are not sitting home. The materials is from England. I cannot use it. That is hypocritical. I'm sorry to say so. True love is to speak things for what it is. And the funny thing is, no matter what skin color you have, you are a human being. No matter what skin color or language you have, you are a human being. You're eating the same way, you go on toilet the same way, you maybe come from a more warm environment, and some are coming from a colder, but we are still human beings, we are equal. You see, it's not demanding skin color or nationality. That is something the devil has planted in the minds of people. Because that is a lie. We are equal. But here, we are not equal. Here, when you come from another country, you need to be like this and that. You know, I have seen a man from Iraq who came here with his family. The first thing they did, they put his wife, 2 kids to a city and the husband to another, 400 kilometers away from each other, separated for 1 year. And they have been in war and they have been seeing that happening. Imagine, that is what you are doing. And you are not even, we are saying we have human rights in hack. Human rights for what? But destroying families by law? Is that not illegal? Could that make you sick? I think so. But it's just from another planet, you know? That's what people are thinking. Can I ask you a question? If you came from Denmark and you came to Iraq, Afghanistan, Syria, and you should start to live down there, and they took your family, separated it for 1 year, took your wife and your kids to one destination in this country, and the husband to another destination in the country for 1 year, would you be happy? You wouldn't. I have talked with a guy who have tried that here in Denmark, and he has scars all over. Yeah, all over. And he goes to work 7 days a week. 7 days. But we don't want to hear about it because we are so selfish. We don't believe it because the TV is talking everything. You see many people when they're talking into the sea, looking into the television, they're looking up in the government's butthole. They're shitting you out in your face. It's very true. Love should be spoken from the rooftops. True love should be spoken out without having a manipulating issue and start to think that people can manipulate you. That is dumbness of highest order. You see, we need love, we need respect, we need to have the guts to see things for what it is. And there was a woman who comes, oh, you're speaking English in a Danish country. Okay, when you are down in Mallorca, are you talking Danish then? But you are Danish too. Hey, some people really are getting issues over nothing. That's it. But when your brain is closed, hey, small things becomes a big issue. True love, my friend, is to see things exactly what it is. A naked woman, she cannot be to a man when you're looking at her. That is impossible. That is manipulation. Truly, isn't it? This flower up there cannot be a watermelon just because you're looking at it. It can't. But many, hello sir, how are you? Yeah. You see, we need to be more respectful to every man on earth. We are treating humans like trash today. That's why we see war. That's why we see the world shaking. That's why we see systems. See on Joe Biden, he needs to go to a crematoria. He's very old. He don't even know his name anymore. He don't. A president that is 81 years old, and he cannot even walk up the steps and the stairs. And he's calling his vice president Trump, and that is his revival to the president post. That is ridiculous. You see, it has become very weird to look on the powers that is sitting on the world system. It reveals itself what is there today. You don't even need to look after it anymore.